Good morning, guys. As you can see, I'm going to be putting together a decent amount of art dolls today. At least, that's my goal. I want to get these done this week, and I'm going to try and do it today. The main piece that you see me putting together right now is a custom basilisk. It's very interesting. You'll get to see more of it as we put it together. And then we have our baby wyverns that I've been slowly putting together. And we're going to try and finish them this week as well. So my hot glue is almost dry, so I'm going to get these little guys out of the way, and we'll finish this first. But yeah, with these guys last night, I put the heads on them. Still need to add the back legs, but we're going to get them closed up and stuffed first before we do that. Make it a little bit easier. Absolutely love the horns that the buyer decided to go with. They're very unique. I don't think I've ever done a shape, at least similar to this. But yeah, we kind of both sketched out how we thought this creature should look. They gave me a few references to start with, and I really loved the horns that were in their picture, so I decided to use these, and then I made a few alterations to it. Oh, when they're being put together, they look so weird sometimes. So I know I haven't been vlogging a lot. It's just been really busy lately. Also, I've just been feeling very creative, and I've been just kind of more designing creatures than anything else. And I realized, you know what, we have not done a vlog in a decent amount of time. They've been very, scarce on the channel. I need to start doing a few more of them. Okay, I got the body done so far. It's a really long boy. I'm loving the red. I can't wait to finish him. So now, I need to get all 6 of the legs on. And I think I might trim the belly hair just a little bit on the sides and lower down here. I'll leave it long on the neck, but here's just a little too fluffy. You don't get to see the shape of his body so much. And then the tail stuff, this I'll leave alone. Debating on trimming the sides of this just a bit, but I might leave that alone as well. And then of course I need to add some more fur around his face and give him some ears. I believe the design has some earrings as well. Okay, so we're almost done. I just need to finish up the main details of the face. So I'm making a pair of ears and I'm doing some earrings. I've got little metal ones here, and then I want to make a dangly little feather. So, what I'm going to do... that was a little... There we go. What I'm going to do is make the feather, but I want to glue a string onto it, so I have a way of sewing it onto the ear. So I'm going to do that real quick. And I want both sides to have the same color. Because I don't want the white on the back of the feather. I want them to be the same. And then we'll add them to the ears once we have them cut out. I'm going to get a few beads to decorate them with too. I think I want to use these kind of silvery ones and a few red beads. Just something kind of like that. And then we can sew it onto the ear right about there. Okay, so I just finished taking photos of him. Our commission piece is all done. I figured this glittery background would look nice against the red. But yeah, I'm happy with him. I need to send the photos to the buyer, make sure that they are happy, deal with getting the final payment, and we'll probably send him to his new home soon. Okay, so it's the next morning. I didn't finish everything. I did finish the commission, and I almost have these guys done. So their bodies are all assembled and everything. I got their legs on. And I just need to finish up here, kind of cover up where the horns are connected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of fur fabric and I'm going to sew it around the base of the head, and then I'm gonna glue and wrap it around the horns and glue it over here. And I'm just gonna do that to both or all three of these little guys. I think this should fit around the horns just fine. But yeah, that's all I need to do, and we'll have them all finished, and then I just need to take photos and put them on my website. Okay, so I have all the wyverns finished. I just finished taking the photos for the listings, so all three of them will be on my website. So if you want to check the links down below, all three of these will be up for sale looking for new homes. And just to get a closer look, I've got the fire wyvern. Very cute. Again, they're supposed to be babies, so their heads are like oversized. This one has that really pretty like blue leopard fabric. And then I have our earth dragon. I guess you could also call it a forest dragon. But yeah, now that those are done, I'm gonna start working on a piece for a video. I need to make the wire frame and start putting it together. This one's going to be a very large piece. So I guess I'll give you guys a sneak peek since we are gonna be kind of working on this. This is going to be the pattern for the dragon. It's a very like bulky piece. Trying just more of a like really thick body. Something a little shorter and stockier. I'm also like making the pattern pieces a little differently as well. And these are all the colors. Let me move these out of the way. I like this pattern so far, so I might end up using it for a different piece. I say that about everything. But we've got the body here. You can see all the colors that I'm using. These are the wings. And yeah, I need to make the wire frame for this. I've got the clay pieces all done and everything. I'm not going to show that because it'll give away a lot of the detail of the piece, but I figured I could give you a little bit of a hint of what I've got coming. So sometimes with my wireframes, I have to make two separate pieces with pieces that have wings. But because this one is going to be closed up from the back, I can make the wireframe just one solid wireframe. Every now and again I have to connect the wireframe for the wings to the body while I'm putting it together, but luckily I won't have to do that with this one. So I just need to figure out all the measurements. There's one reason I figured I'd just show you guys what the fabric looks like, because I kind of have to measure it to figure out the length of all the wire pieces. Basically, you want to measure the length of the dragon. I always like add about 3 inches extra for where we connect the head. 3 inches tends to be a good amount to add. Also do that at the ends of the legs as well. And then the wings. We'll have to double up on a good amount of the wires here. Just because how bulky this piece is. I want to make sure he actually can hold his head up. Okay, so here is our wire frame. It's not as big as some pieces. The Basilisk piece that I recently made was about 45 inches long, I think, once we were done putting it together. This wire frame is 35 inches long. Once put together, it'll be slightly longer than 3 feet, so it's still a very big piece. The neck is like tripled up on wire because the head's pretty bulky. I doubled up on the front legs, and then the spine and part of the wings I also doubled up on, just to make it a little bit more sturdy. But yeah, the spine's really not going to be posable too much. The neck will still be pretty posable, and then the legs and wings are fairly posable. Now what I normally do once I have the wireframe put together is I'll cover up all of, like, probably like this part, mainly here, with hot glue. It's really not there to hold the wireframe together, it's more to just protect all the wires you have wrapped so that they don't rub inside of the art doll. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm actually starting on a new pattern that I want to add to my shop. It's going to be a little sea monster. So I picked just some basic colors that I think will look nice in photos. And I'm going to get the sewing done. I already have the digital pattern made up, but I do need to make the instructions. So I'm going to sew this and put together the instructions for it. That way we can put it on the website too. Okay, I'm all starting to slide. I'm all done with our little sea monster plush. Now I'm just gonna have to make the instructions on the computer and he'll be up for sale. Not him personally, but the pattern will be. But yeah, we're adding a lot to the shop today. Like I said, the 3 wyverns should be there, this pattern. I don't think anything else is, but there are probably new pieces from previous videos that are recent. If you guys want to check anything out, I've got the links down below for that. But anyways, I think I'm done for today. I need to actually take a break and then work on some taxes because it's tax season, and anyone who is self-employed knows that that is a big pain. So I'm gonna get started on that. That way I don't get behind on videos and other projects, and hopefully we can get that dealt with and I don't run behind again. I've been doing pretty good on not running behind on videos, but I'm coming really close to having to skip a week if things keep going the way they're going. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!